about AI and how we can incorporate it in our literature discovery. We welcome you all. I see we are 13 of us right now, so maybe we give 2 minutes for members to join. We were waiting for members from Ghana, so we'll give them a few minutes to join. So today we are having Ruben Ameuda once again to take us through the webinar. And for those, if you were lucky enough to be with us the last time we did a webinar about high authority literature sources, you can view this as a continuation of that. And Ruben is a data analyst and also a researcher. And he's also a reviewer, a peer reviewer. So we are in good company. And this is what he does. He does on a daily basis to support people in their research. And also he has his own organization for research. So we are very lucky to have him today. So Ruben, welcome. And I hand it over to you. Before Ruben joins, we want to let you know that any question you have, you can just type it in the chat and I'll be able to collect them and compile them so that at the end of the presentation, Ruben can answer them. So you're very welcome, and yeah, we hope you are ready to learn and to participate. So over to you, Ruben.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Munini. So, yes, like the facilitator said, I facilitated the previous webinar, which is on high authoritative sources, where we can get our literature for our thesis and manuscripts. So today we are actually looking at the AI, how we can use AI in our thesis, in our manuscripts, in our policy brief, any paper, any scientific writing, how we can use AI to fast track the process. So I will start sharing my screen now, then we start officially. Like Munini said, please, if you have a question, you can put it in the chat. I'll quickly read and then answer you, or you actually raise your hand and ask a question. I think that will be fine because this session will be recorded, so you don't need to interrupt along the line. Thank you. So I am actually sharing my screen now for the session to start. Okay, so we start from here. Okay, that's fine. So by now, I hope all of you can see my screen clearly. And that's my hope that all of you should see my screen clearly. Okay, so today, like I said, we are looking at ethical AI-assisted literature discovery. How we can use AI to search literature ethically, because literature review is also a tedious work. So how we can use AI to fast track the process. And this is one part of the webinar that is also very, very interesting and very important and timely because we are in the era of AI. Okay, so I'll start.
Ruben, you can, oh, yes. All right, that's okay.
Okay, so this is the session outline. Why this session matter to you? Why should you even join this webinar in the first place? You should join because AI is now a hot cake in research, and AI is everywhere. It is timely. And what is literature discovery? We also learn what is literature discovery. We learn where AI help and where it doesn't help. And we also learn about the real evidence of the risk that AI have, the risk. AI is good, but they have some kind of a risk. Then we also look at the toolbox, like mapping the AI to landscape, search and discovering tools, screening and extracting tools, summarizing and synthesis tools, and tool selection matrix. We also learn the part 3, we look at using AI ethically, and this will be the focus of the entire webinar. Where should we use AI, and when and where should we use it? Where should we not use it? So how we can actually use the AI ethically. That's what we focus on. So you look at the core ethical principles, the disclosure, the responsible workflow there, and we have some exercise and take home as well. Okay, so like I said, this is the learning outcome of the entire webinar. Please, by the end of this session, you should be able to know what AI-assisted literature recovery is. You should know what is it, where AI help, where it doesn't help, and what publishers actually want, what they require from you based on use of AI. Because recently I have an experience when I'm submitting a manuscript. They specifically said that when I use an AI, I should ethically and honestly declare it. I should declare that either I use this AI, we have to mention the AI name and what to use that particular AI for. And by the end of the session, you should be able to do this. You should be able to do this, these 3 outline. You should be able to choose the right AI tool for each task. ChatGPT is good, but ChatGPT is good for some particular things. What you should use ChatGPT for, what you should use Cloud AI, what you should use Gemini AI for, Copilot and other ones, what you should use them for. Then verify AI outputs against the original source. You should be able to verify AI outputs against the original source. And how to disclose AI clearly and honestly, how to actually declare it or disclose it. And you should be, when you are actually done, we are done with this class, you should be someone that is faster or sharper at literature review, because AI can fast track your literature review process. And a researcher AI is not a replaces. The AI shouldn't replace you, but you should use it efficiently to improve your output rather than to replace you. And an ethical role model for your peers. Okay, so now this is a few disclosure that I want to touch on. Research has found out that 5.14 million academic articles has been published so far. 5.14 million articles. That means, see, 5 million articles is not a joke. It's very, very, very huge. This is a rough and a statistics, a rough statistics. It's not the actual, but so we say it about 5.14 according to Springer AI and Society. They actually did this research and found these statistics that about 5.14 million articles have been published so far. So why this? Now, the tools are mainstream. Now, 70% of researchers in some field now use ChatGPT for research tasks, according to Springer AI and Society. We have Springer Nature is one of the academic publishers. According to their research, about 70. When you see this sign, this small sign, it means approximate. So approximately 70% of researchers, like me and you, are using ChatGPT for their research. Some are using Cloud AI. Some are using Gemini. Some are also using Site Assistant. Some are also using Research Rabbits and other ones. But the popular one they use more is ChatGPT. Even reviews are faster. AI-assisted reviews complete about 30% faster than traditional method. I per se, I've been reviewed for some quite number of journals. Gone of the days that AI is not in the system. We read the article every page. In fact, everywhere we read the article word for word and give our honest review. These days, when you are busy and you can't read everything, AI can help you do the review as fast as possible. Just that it has some kind of risk. You should be able to actually read the word and make sure everything that the AI says is true. But in fact, AI can now fast track the review process. Now, the main issue is the risk that's associated with it. Now, why are we concerned about the risk aspect? Without the control, AI introduces fabricated citations and hidden biases. In terms of writing a manuscript or writing a thesis, if you didn't actually use AI, verify the output, especially use ChatGPT to generate something. If you don't actually take your time, verify each of the sources one by one, click on the DOI or the permanent link to the particular citations or to the particular reference. You are going to present or submit the fabricated citations, which your paper might be retracted. You'll be in trouble. You publish all right, but your citations might not be true. So that's the risk. Okay, so we move to what is AI assisted literature discovery is. What is it? So in academics, people used to define a lot of terms. So in terms of today's session or today's webinar, our key term is AI-assisted literature discovery. And what is it? So it is defined as the use of artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence tools like ChatGPT, Site Assistant, Gemini, Google introduced the Gemini. So Google Gemini, we have Cloud AI, we have the Copilots. Yeah, these are few of them. So using of this AI or artificial intelligence tools to help find, one of the words is find. So one, to find something, to find a literature, to find statistics online, to browse. So that's one function of the AI, to find and to screen. The screening comes in when you have a lot of sources. AI can tell you this one is good, this one is not good. You can tell AI these sources, which one is better for me based on my thesis or based on my arguments. AI can help you choose the best out of it. That's what we refer as screening. Selecting the best out of many. That's all about screening. You screen the best out of the many literature we have. Because research has found about 5.14 billion, or million, sorry, 5.14 million research have been published, or manuscripts have been published so far. So from this, which one is good for your thesis? Which one is good for your manuscript? AI can help you do that. AI can also help you summarize a full research paper. It can summarize it for you, like Chat PDF. Chat PDF is designed to actually summarize any PDF that you upload to it and to synthesize scholarly literature. Synthesis is very, very, very important. Where researchers retain full responsibility for judgment. So this is while the researcher, while you the researcher, you retain the full responsibility for the judgment. So you the researcher, if the AI is lying, indirectly, you are also lying. There is no way when they found out, you complain that it is the AI that got it wrong. No, it is you that got it wrong. Because if you actually verify the sources, if you verify the source, you identify that this source is not good. But since you are not verifying it, you are also going to put yourself into trouble. So the definition is all about using AI to find, screen, summarize, synthesize literature. Where you, the researcher, you are responsible for whatever outcome it produces for you, the accuracy and the authorship. Because there is no way you can write ChatGPT as the author for you. So you, the researcher, have to make sure whatever you use the AI for is good. One of my professors, we finished a manuscript and I used a humanizer. I used AI to write some sessions. So I want to humanize it so that it to be in a human form. So the humanizer I use a Stilt Writer. That's the humanizer I use. So after I use the humanizer, submit the paper to my professor. My professor read the paper and said, Ruben, the content look good, but the English is not good. And I understand him. So I have to sit down, change all the English in my own ways. We have English language that are simple to understand. AI can write complex English that you cannot be, even you read 2 times, 3 times, you not even understand what's trying to be communicated. So you, the researcher, you must make sure the English is simple to read. It is an academic tool. It is something that people can make sense out of it. When you humanize and the thing cannot make sense, you are not actually helping yourself. So AI is an assistant. This is the rule of thumb. Please, AI is an assistant, but never the author. It should be never the church. It should be never be the final word. AI should assist you. So don't use AI to generate the entire research before refining it. Write it from your own perspective, in your own ways, in your own knowledge. Later on, tell AI to what? Assist you refine it, to fine-tune it. So that's what you should be using the AI for. So in simple terms, you should use AI to research literature. You can use AI to screen. That's inclusion, using the inclusion and exclusion criteria. When we are doing systematic reviews, we explain what is inclusion and exclusion in detail. Then to extract data from what research papers, and to summarize a full research paper, and to synthesize or map themes and identify gaps to synthesize what literature. Now, where AI can help and where it fails. So now let's look at these strengths and weaknesses. AI as a whole is good. AI as a whole can have advantage and they also have what disadvantage. They have strengths and weakness. So let's look at the strengths first. What are the things that AI can do for you best? So one, rapid topic scoping at the start of the review. So I'll prefer this more. This. My interest is more into this. Rapid topic scoping at the start of the review. If you want to start writing your thesis, you are new to the topic, you don't know what is going on, you can play with AI. So you tell AI, let's say you don't even know how to even get a topic. And you are from, let's say you are studying health sciences and then your field is public health. So you tell AI that I am a student, a PhD candidate in the university of this and that. My original field is public health. Please, I am about to start my research. Give me any topic related to public health, which specifically deal with obesity and undergrowth of children. You see, you are now telling the AI what you want. So AI will based on what you said and give you some sample topic. So maybe you can tell AI to give you about 10 topics. You screen through all those 10 topics. The one that is interest to you more, you pick it. Now, when you pick it, you refine it yourself. Okay, AI, okay, fine. This topic is good, but add this, remove this, refine it this way for me. I want it to be this way for me. You'll be playing with the AI the time you know your topic is different. So you can use AI to what? To rapidly get a topic. If you don't have any topic, if you don't have a title, AI can help you get a very good topic. Now, two, what again can you use AI for? Suggesting search terms and keyword variants. So AI can also suggest what? AI can suggest keywords, suggesting keywords and then variant for you. But my interest is not in this. My interest is also in this again. Let me mark it. Yeah, let me mark it. This one. So screening titles and abstract at scale. So now you have let's say you are doing a literature review, systematic literature review. AI can help you read through the title of the papers that you got. Let's say you have about 200 papers. All of them are good, but you can include maybe all those papers into your systematic review. You need about only 30 or you need about 20 for you to summarize into a table. AI can read through. You see, AI is super fast to the extent that you can take about a week to read through all these 200 articles to understand what they are doing and choose the best out of it. AI within, let me say, 5 minutes. AI can use 5 minutes, even more than it can use less than 5 minutes. Let's say even a minute to read through about 40, 200 articles. You upload them 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Charge 50%. You can upload 10 papers at a go. So you upload 10. You tell ChatGPT, okay, which one is good? Which one should I include? Which one should I exclude? ChatGPT can actually read the title and abstract of those papers. Let me say within 30 minutes for all 200 papers and screen them. Something that you can use about 3 to 4 of our week to do. AI can do it for you at a shorter period of time. So AI is good at what? Screening. Now, drafting summaries, you then edit and verify. Now, maybe you are interested in summarizing a literature. We have an AI tool called Scholasty. Scholasty. I previously I was one of the marketing agents. They give me access because I used to help them do some few things. This scholarship AI can actually summarize a whole paper, a full paper, into a simple term for you. It can summarize the papers, whatever you want from the paper, it can summarize it for you. That's the work of AI. Then mapping themes across many papers. AI can map themes. Nowadays, even today, one lecturer contacted me from the health sciences. She is into qualitative research. So she have to go to the field, collect data, transcribe it, and then analyze it thematically. So she want to, in short, do thematic analysis. So this thematic analysis, it requires InView. But she said she doesn't even know how to use the InView software. So I advise her, the only thing is make sure you transcribe whatever you got from the field nicely. AI can put the transcripts, just upload if they were less than 20, because this is MPhil, so she's targeting about 20. About 20 interviews. You upload it in batches. You upload 10 and another 10. So when you upload the first 10, you tell AI that you should remember or you should keep that 10 for you. Then you upload the next 10 again. AI can actually form a team, form a very nice teams. There's major teams and then the sub teams out of your transcript or your data, your qualitative data for you. Something that it can do in a short period of time. Then you spending about days or let me say a week to learn in vivo and does that manually. I'm not saying in vivo is not. In vivo, I still even use it for qualitative analysis. I still use it because they also now introduce AI into the in vivo, which is also helping a lot. But ChatGPT can create teams and sub-teams for you. That's thematic analysis. Even if you have, if you are doing systematic review, ChatGPT can create a table to summarize all the articles. Let me say you've decided to include about 30 articles into your workflow. ChatGPT can summarize them into a nice landscape table, nicely professionally, with the columns and the row formatted professionally, all depend on what the prompts. So I'll also touch on how you should prompt the AI before your output can be professional and good. So AI can do all these things. Then the last one, polishing language and improving clarity. Now, when you finish, gone of the days when I finish a manuscript, I used to play it for the computer to read to my hearing before I can detect some errors and polish it, like grammatical errors, punctuations, spelling mistakes, concord, grammar mistakes, and other stuff. Now AI can actually read through your entire paper, remove awkward sentences, unclear sentences. You can tell AI that, please, this is my final work I'm about to submit to my professor. Read through, point out all unclear sentences, point out all grammatical errors, all spelling mistakes. Make sure my work is written in UK English or British English. Make sure all my grammar is corrected and make all your corrections in red text for me. This is the prompt that you should give to the AI. So I'm giving you one example of a prompt for polishing language and improving the character of a paper. I'll repeat that again. You tell AI, let's say ChatGPT, you upload the work to ChatGPT. So you open the ChatGPT, upload the work to ChatGPT. Now you tell ChatGPT, please correct all grammar mistakes for me. Correct all spelling mistakes for me. Make sure we didn't shift between British and then American English. Be consistent. Pay more attention to consistencies. Check all the references for me if they are matching. Go and read all the articles in my references. In fact, this is very tedious anyway. And make sure all the tests that I support with my citations are true. Cloud AI is very good at this. Sometimes when I write a manuscript and I paraphrase so many times, when you paraphrase it, now the text that you use let's say the text that you are supporting with a citation, it doesn't fit with the citation, the source again. So when you go to the source is not saying that. Because of the paraphrasing tools that are in now, sometimes it change the end, it change the meaning. What you want to communicate, it change it. In fact, AI can help you correct that. AI will go and read and tell you that this source is talking about, let's say, public health. It's talking about, let's say, health sciences. But your paper is about business. So this paper does not correct. So change it. AI can does that for you. It can polish the language, improve the manuscript. Cloud AI, people say Cloud, CLAUDE. That's Cloud AI. It can help you actually do the proper grammar checks and improve the language for you, improve everything correctly for you. So please, AI can do all this. Now, since I talk about the strengths, what are the weaknesses? What are the flaws that we should look for? Now, AI is prone to fabricate plausible looking citations. That's the foremost weakness of the AI. AI is used to fabricating what? Citations. AI is good. AI is good. I talk about the strength and everything. But AI can fabricate. These are the things that we students or we the academics or we researchers, reviewers, we should be looking out for. Don't think AI is perfect. Don't jump to heaven when AI gives you something. AI can say something very, very nice, but the references might be not true. So what you should do is anything AI give you, please, anything AI give you, verify the source. Click on the link associated to the source and make sure it is correct. And what the AI is saying, the text should fit with the source. Now, another weakness of AI is knowledge cutoff, means the newest research. Sometimes the AI is not updated. Maybe they have the knowledge they have is up to 2019. So if the knowledge they have is up to 2019, any research or any new document from 2020 to date, the AI will not know it. So that kind of knowledge cutoff and the newest research, it's a very big weakness to them. So when you ask AI to use current papers, maybe to review for you, since it is not actually making use of the current research, the current research to the AI with 2019, if 2019 data is uploaded, is used to train the model. See, AI is just like you or human being. AI is just like a machine, a robot. That whatever you tell, whatever you use to training, it's like, let's see AI. Maybe let me put it this way: we are in Africa. See AI as a pet, like a dog. See AI as a dog. When a dog is small, you train a dog to know how to bark. You train a dog that, please, dog, anytime you wake up, do not defecate here. Dog, do this. So you train the dog from scratch. If you want to use it for security purpose, you train dog, you count what perform security function. The same thing, AI is being trained. So AI will be trained with what? Data. So the food that the AI eats is data. So the data is the research information all over. They feed all those into the AI. So AI is like a machine that knows everything because every key information in this world is given to that AI. That's why sometimes those some research that have been conducted in let's say 25, when you check AI, they will tell you it's AI generated. How come? All because they use those research to train their model. So please, you should be careful about the cutoff and make sure you do some manual work. If you are using AI to review literature, browse yourself, find current literature, give the literature to the AI. It's not always that the AI will have the new papers. Browse and get the new paper. Give the paper to the AI rather than telling the AI to go out and go and look for it for you. Now, 3, sensitivity too low to replace systematic search. AI cannot browse on even websites. That's one thing I fear. AI cannot browse some public, cannot dig through, like example, AI cannot go to Scopus. AI cannot even penetrate Scopus, Web of Science, to go and find a good research for you because of security reasons. People, those high class database do not allow AI to penetrate into their database and pick anything just like that. So what is the risk here? AI will write nice code, but your research will be based on predatory literature. So what should we do? What you should do is that go to Scopus yourself, Web of Science yourself, maybe Google Scholar, fine. Go to those database, PubMed and other ones, and get the articles that you want. Give those articles to the AI, and the AI will be happy to write for you. Now, hidden biases towards English or global notes work. You see, we do that in Africa or either West Africa or East Africa. We do that in Africa. Those that introduce the AI from the foreign countries, they are from Western regions. They are from the foreign country. Let me say UK, US, China. And they are the one that developed the AI. So they use their English to what? To develop it. So it doesn't include our local language. In example, in Kenya, you will not see AI in local language. Everything is in English language. So it's like They are giving more priority to their language than our own. That's another weakness. To we African, we see it as a weakness, but they will see it as a strength for them. Then it's AI can fabricate findings. That's not actually the finding. It can fabricate results. We call it hallucination. AI can hallucinate. Please put it in mind that whatever AI gives you is never true unless you verify them to be true. That's why you can be bold and say that what AI gives me is true and cannot accept responsibility. You must. AI can never accept responsibility. So you, the researcher, must what? Accept that responsibility. Okay. Now, this is some few evidence that I browse when I'm designing this slide. Documented hallucination rates in AI-generated citation and reviews. So what is hallucination? Hallucination is the process where AI will give out information, but those information are not true or they are not verified to be true. So the information will look very nice in reading. In fact, AI can write very, very nice. Sorry to say sweet words. AI can give you very, very nice words. Interesting. When you read it, it makes good sense. So students that are new to the AI, they will be very happy and say that, what AI gave me is what I need. Well, AI is very good. They'll be praising this AI to the highest. They'll praise this AI. AI give them the best. In fact, when you read it, it makes sense. Everything in it is convincing. But I'm challenging you. Go and cross-check the source that's attached to that particular claim that you think is sweet or is good. It will not be true. That is what we term as hallucination. The AI hallucinated. When I say AI hallucinated, that's it. So example, 56%, according to Deakin University, 56%, ChatGPT 4, I think we have ChatGPT 5 now. ChatGPT 4.0 citations on mental health topics were fake or contain errors in 1 in 5 fully fabricated. So 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. See, this is from health sciences, which is very bad. So see this hallucination rate. Now let's come to Springer AI and Society. Springer AI and Society 2025, they found that the peak hallucination rate observed in interpretative review task is 91%. So the review that researchers have been doing, the AI that hallucinated, they found that 91% is hallucinated. See this hallucination rate. And McDonald also found that 32% hallucination in their research. So hallucinated psychology citation from ChatGPT ranging from 6 to 60% by subfield. And Buchanan and et al., they do a follow-up on economic citation fabricated by ChatGPT, 3.5 and then 4. And they find between 18 to 30. So when you pick the paper, when you open it, the content that be hallucinated, they found 18 to 30. McDonald found 32% hallucination. Deakin University found 56. Springer Nature, this publisher, they found 91% hallucination, which is too high. So we should be careful when you're using AI. We shouldn't actually praise the AI when it gives us something. Verify it. If you want to be at the safer side, why don't you find your own source and give to the AI rather than telling AI to give you to you? Find your own sources, like papers. Find your own papers. Maybe you want to use 30 papers in your research. Go and get all the best 30 papers. Make sure the papers are good. They are from good sources. They are from good publishers. They are from top journals. Now, give those papers to the AI. AI is good at reading those papers, summarizing them, synthesize them, and write a good literature review for you. So I'm challenging you, please go and do that to help you. Now, this is one practical that we want to do. So I want those that are listening actively, please those that are listening or those that are with me, we have two references here. Two AI generated references. So let's say reference A and reference B, they are AI generated. So that's what I'm saying. How or which one is real and how can you tell it? That's the question. Based on what we just discussed or what I discussed up to now, how do you manage to know that this is good and this is not good? So I want somebody to come out and tell me if I want to verify, this is the way I'll verify this. So if this is your thesis, and you want to verify these two references, how do you reference them? Or how do you find out if they are good? So I'm waiting for someone that to contribute to this. How do you find out? Okay, Andrews Juvo, please, you can come in.
All right. So I think the first thing you have to do is when you look at the two A and B, the first thing I think you have to do is to read through the reference that can be given. So looking at the first one, mobile money adoption and rural household welfare in Ghana, a panel evidence, Africa Journal of what? Agricultural Economics. He has given the issue number, volume number, page number, and the DOI has also been given. So with that saying, we can say that one is correct. But when it comes to the second one, when you read, you could see even ChatGPT written the fabrication and error in bibliography citation generated by ChatGPT. So this one even is showing that it's not right. So you can't use the second one, but probably the first one may have been correct. But even before accepting the first one, you can also use the reference manager to verify if what has been given is right, or you can also verify from the paper itself. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Andrews. Okay, Alice, please come in.
Can you hear me?
Please, yes, we can. I can hear you clearly.
Yes, reference A, when you look at the title and the journal title, they don't correspond. This is a Journal of Agriculture Economics. And we are looking at mobile man adoption and rural household welfare. There's no link between the two. So I would look at as if AI collected a journal different from the topic and they don't tally. That's what I can say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Alice, for also contributing to this. Who again? Okay. So Alice and Andrews contributed to this exercise, which is very nice. So I'll start with what Andrews said. So Andrews said he will look at this one, the title of it, mobile money adoption in rural household welfare in Ghana, panel evidence. Then the journal name is here. This is the volume and the issuer in brackets and the page range given. So I agree with all of those that contributed. Yeah, Alice also contributed in a way, which is also good. But this is my final perspective. This is also my view on this. This is two AI generated references. So which one is real and how can you tell? The first thing you should do is click on this citation. So let me try that and see. So what you should do right now is you look out for, let me see. So you first click on this. So let me see if this is true. This is good. It's looking good. Let me say this is looking very, let me make it big. Okay. This reference is looking, but is the reference correct? So you copy it. You will copy this reference, and then go online and then search if the DOI is true. So please, I will now reshare my entire screen to demonstrate this practically, because I am more interested in the practical aspects of the class. So let me share my entire screen. Okay. So now you come to let me hide my graphic. Yeah. You come to here. Now I copied it. I copied this reference first because this thing is from here. All this thing is it sound very correct. Look at the name Mensah K and Owusu J, 2023. This is good. Mobile money adoption in rural household in Ghana. A panel evidence. This is a good topic. African Journal of Agricultural Economics. This topic falls within agricultural something, so I think it's good. So African Journal of Agricultural Economics. Then it gives the volume and everything. So the final, if you want to verify, you copy this link first. Now you go and then paste it in the, so Control V, you do Control V and enter. Click enter. So look at this. DOI Foundation, see, DOI not found. They are saying that this DOI cannot be found in DOI system. Possible reason are the DOI is incorrect in your source, or the DOI was copied incorrectly. I copied this thing very well. The DOI has not been activated yet. So the conclusion is that this DOI is not true. So since the DOI is not true, now the whole thing become what? False. See. So you see, so Mr. Andrews came. I like all that said, all that's the contribution. I like it. All that you people said is true. But in other words, all the both references are incorrect. Since the DOI is incorrect, the author, the part is also is incorrect. Now let's go to the second one. Now, this second one, let's see if it is also real. Now we copy the DOI exactly. So we copy it exactly from the HTTPS up to 5. So I copied it well. And I also create a new tab, paste it here, and then click copy. Now, let's see if it is true or not. Fabrication and errors in bibliography citation generated by ChatGPT. So the one that you see, you rather see as not correct. You see, the whole story is changing. So this one rather is correct. You see, so this one, the DOI is correct. It's from scientific reports. And it's published by nature.com. And nature.com is a good source. You see, nature.com is a good source. So this is a good source. But now let's see the citation. If the citation information, so cite this article. Let's click on cite this article. So this is how the citation is supposed to be. This is the correct citation. So let's copy the correct citation now. Now, let's see how the correct citation is supposed to be. If you critically look at this, the correct citation should be something like this. So, okay, you let me undo. Now, when you Waters WH, so let me see if it is correct that way. So, Waters WH. So the author is good here. Yes, this is fine. So the first author information is correct. Now, Wilder EI, Wilder. So let's see if the Wilder is correct. Wilder EI is correct. Now, let's see the date, 2023. So, 2023. Yeah, this is 2023, which is good. Now, let's look at the topic. Let's look at fabrication and errors. So, fabrication and errors in bibliography citation generated by ChatGPT. So let's look at it. Fabrication and errors in bibliography citation generated by ChatGPT. Then what is the journal name? Scientific reports. Is that correct? Yes, scientific reports is the journal name. Science report, scientific report. When you look at the full paper information, that's it. If you want to look at it fully, scientific report is the journal name. So this is the journal name. The journal name is correct. Now, here, they put the volume number, which is 13. Let's go and verify. Volume number. So volume number, volume 13. Volume 13. So scientific report, volume 13. Scientific report, volume 13, which is correct. Now let's look at the article number. So you see, some journal doesn't give article number, but some of the journal did. This journal give an article number to be 14045. So it's correct, 14045. And the DOI is correct. So this citation is what? Totally correct. So we mark it in green. Correct. And this one rather is what? It's wrong. You see how AI can hallucinate? Just look at the exercise that go on right now. Because look at the way AI puts this thing. Let me see if this topic even exists in the first place. Go and copy it. Let's copy it and see if this topic exists. AI is something. So I tried to Google this topic. When I Google it, I didn't see any topic like that exactly. You see, it's not like that. I didn't see any topic like that. So AI fabricates this thing nicely. So it is difficult this day to see hallucinated work. In fact, when I give this work to all of you, all those that join this meeting, half of you actually say that this citation is correct, even including me myself. In the first impression, I'll say this one is correct and this one is wrong. But see, like the thinking is fabrication and errors in bibliography citation generated. Who will be doing this topic? That's what I'll be taking in my mind. Scientific report. Even scientific report, is it a journal name in the first place? See this journal name. African Journal of Agricultural Economics. Wow, it sounds very nice. Sweet to the ears. This is a rare example of hallucination. Just see how this AI, let me make this very big. One thing about AI thing is, if you're not careful, you cannot tell if the AI hallucinates or not. Just look at how this AI maneuver to conjure this journal name nicely. African Journal of Agricultural Economics. Let's see if it even exists that way. If it exists, something exists that way. So let's copy and go and search. Let's see. So please, this is what we call verifying AI sources. If you don't do this, you are going to be in trouble. So we have African Journal of Agricultural and Resource Economics. We call it AFCHARI. This is not AFCHARI. The rare one is African Journal of Agriculture and Resource Economics. Come here. African Journal of Agriculture and Resource Economics. African Journal of Agriculture and Resource Economics. We don't have, so you see, as we browse, there is no journal called African Journal of Agricultural Economics. We don't have a journal called this. See how AI was able to combine this thing. In fact, you never tell, you can never know. So my colleagues, students, scientists, as we gathered here, you should be careful. If I open my mail right now and tell you the number of restrictions that are going on due to AI issues, restriction that is going on due to AI issues, it's not easy. A lot of restrictions is going on, all because of AI hallucination outputs. So you should be careful, if not because of one reference, because this thing that happened right now, this thing that happened, in fact, you may think it's just this one is correct. If you're not careful, see how this, see this, see how the DOI is, see how it is now. They made it nicely. You might not know if it hallucinated. So please, I am focusing on the hallucination aspect, all because AI is good anyway, but most of us, students, researchers, academicians, let me say academic, those that are in academics, lecturers, we forgo all the weaknesses and just trust whatever AI is giving, leading to a lot of retraction. And there is no trust in research more again. Gone of the days, our professors, they sit down to think and write from their head. But this our Gen Z time, including even myself, we are not thinking that way again because of AI. So if AI is giving you this and you find it difficult to verify, my brother, my sister, researcher, doctor, my professor, you'll be in trouble. Your paper will be retracted one day. Let's move on. Now, mapping the AI tool landscape. So I'll just summarize this one quickly because of time factor. So if you want to search literature, search and discover. Discover means to find something, discover, to find something, find it, to discover, search, searching. Research, when people ask me to define what is research, research is two words. Research, the R-E means re. When I say redo something, that means the thing has been done and they're asking you to do it again. So redo. Now search means go out to the world and go and look for something. So the search is the literature. So the meaning of research is that the re is there, the R-E is the what? There is the re, R-E. You are going to redo it again. The search is there. So go and search again. The literature is there. Go and search and combine them and find a new conclusion. That's all about research. So the research papers are there. Policy briefs are there. Books are there. Reports are there from World Health Organization, African Union, like those big organizations that we trust. They have a lot of policy brief, guidelines, books, conference papers, journal articles, good papers. They are the searches that are already there. Now, you researcher, go and combine all those papers together, analyze them, compare and contrast, and find a new conclusion out of it. It's what we are all doing. That's what we refer to as research. So what can you use to do your search? Elicit is one. Elicit, the time that they started developing Elicit, I was part of them. We are going for their meeting. They started with, they are very good at when it comes to literature search. You can easily use Elicit to do systematic review. They can summarize literature for you in table format. You can add column, summarize everything for you in table nicely. That's Elicit for you. We have consensus. Consensus came and also explore. You can use it to do a lot of search. You can search a lot of literature, whatever you are looking for. Consensus will give it for you. Site assistant came with citation in addition to what Elicit is doing. Site assistant, I have it. I normally use it. And they are good. One thing about them, they can even help you do bibliometric analysis. Like they can tell you the number of citations. They can tell you the number of people that cite a particular article and other stuff. Site assistant can do that for you. So let's for practical purpose, since I don't want this class to be too theory, I will show few of this. So let's see elicit. So let me show you what the elicit look like. Elicit. So elicit, yes, it's AI for scientific research. So I search elicit. So if you don't have account, you can open an account with them. So the only thing you do, you just quickly sign in. If you have account, you sign in. If you don't have, you sign out. And you can, they have a subscription. Yeah, I know that they have a subscription that you can do. So let me log in quickly through my own. And then let's see how it just look like. You not spend much time here. Just want to look at how it is. So elicit, all it does is to help you search good papers. To help you search good papers. So I am still using a free version, so you can upgrade and can do a lot of things. So these are some of the things that I use elicit to do. Example, let me see what are the current I use to do. I was using it for some time ago. Current public health challenges in Ghana. So now I am trying to work on public health. So you say, what is the prevalent public health issues in Ghana currently? So I want to write about public health in Ghana. So it's summarized for me. Ghana faces like it write the whole thing for me. The only thing that you click on these sources to verify them. So when you like it, you can just use them. This is the top summary of 4. You can summarize it when you upgrade it. So to find quick answers and see how they do their thing. You have the paper here. So the paper here, abstract summary column. You can even add more column if you wish. You can add summary, main finding, methodology, and you summarize all the searches into a table like this. You could summarize all this one to a table and download it. So it can be all the whole thing will be in a table for you. So you can see that this is one paper like nursing student perception of public health issue in Ghana. Then what is the summary abstract? So abstract have been summarized. You can see the sense out of it. See, and then other columns. That's elicit. Now let's go to the next one concerns. Okay, site assistance. Let's see how it's also work. I think that too is what we demonstrate for now. So site assistance. This is how it also looks like. So let me log into my account and see. I think I have a premium account with site assistance, so I can actually display how it works. It's very, very good. It's very, very good. Login. So yeah. So yeah, fine. So yeah. Log you in. Yeah, this is yes, site assistant. One thing about site assistant that the site is doing now is you can use Cloud AI or ChatGPT inside. So I already have ChatGPT here. So this is ChatGPT here. So you can use this ChatGPT here in site assistant. So you can just, if you can click here and then you click more. So you can use site here. So this is site. So any questions, so I can say browse. Let's say what is AI? What is AI? So the question what is AI? ChatGPT is writing, but site assistant will give papers to ChatGPT to write if there is need be. So let's say please use literature from sites. You can tell to use literature from sites to write for you, maybe something like that. Prepare it up to, you see. So that's one good thing that how do you call it, site assistant is doing. And once you can use it to search, you can use, this is how you do the search. I like advanced search. So you click on advanced search for site assistant. So you use the field. You can put the query, your query. If you are doing a systematic review, you can put the query here. If you are doing, okay, this is some of the search that I did. Yeah. So these are the search. This is the example. This is the sample. So let me paste it here. Yeah. So international students, then and so we have the Boolean operator, the and or not. You can put them between. So and we can join the words together, or we'll find alternatives. Not to remove, we exclude the one that you don't need. I think I will explain this search strategy in when we are doing the systematic meta-analysis in data. But in short, I just want to show you that site assistant can be used to do a lot of search, vigorous search, how you do search in Scopus, how you do search in, let me say, Scopus and other software. I'm trying to open my Scopus, sign in. I'll show you, this is Scopus. How we do search in Scopus. I want to log into my Scopus. Let's see. Okay, so sign in. So this is example my Scopus, how something went wrong. Okay, that's fine. So site assistant can do. So the only thing you do is you just search, and to give you a bunch literature for you, to give you all the literature. And one thing site assistant does is that when you get a source, it will tell you the number of times it has been cited. Number of publications citing this is 5. So this paper are this, 5 people are citing it. And the number of mentioned citations stated about this work. So those that are mentioning this citation. So when the higher this number, the good the paper is. So that's what site assistant does. And it can write a full literature review for you. Can write a full literature review for you. Like example, you can use it to write. You can use it to do a lot of things. You can create, we call it a dashboard. You can create a dashboard. So let me, we have a dashboard that, okay, let me go home. We have dashboard. Let me say, okay, I will not go far. You can use a dashboard right from it. You upload all your papers, or you can look for correct papers, put them into a dashboard, and tell the AI to use only those papers to write from. Site assistant does that. I will not go too far from site because of the time. Now, the other one is Ryan. Now, when it comes to systematic review, Ryan is good for systematic review. Ryan is good for systematic. I will demonstrate to you. I use Ryan and Confidence, but you can use AS Review. They are all AI to that can speed up your screening process. You can use Robot Reviewer Confidence. So I'll show you how Ryan looks. Ryan is a software that you can use for the screening process easily. So let's look at how it's actually look at. If time is demo, we look at more of this, but time is not our side. So Ryan, just look at Ryan and then we go for it. So I just want to log in Ryan. So as we are logging into Ryan, what do we use Ryan for? When we are doing systematic literature review or scoping review or meta-analysis, Ryan is one of the best software that you can use to do. So this is my workflow that I'll be using Ryan. This is a premium version. You can buy and then use. So when you click on it, it can tell you, example, one of the systematic that I did, I imported 702 papers and the duplicates were 61. I think Ryan can help you even get the Prisma workflow. See, this is one work I work on. I think I've done more This is another one that I'm working on. So please, Ryan can help you with the screening. So we imported this, and then total duplicate is this, and then the unresolved. So this is what we are working on, trying to work on. It can help you with the review data. We have the review data here. Okay, let me open the one that I did. I think this, okay. Yeah, let's only open this. Okay, so the review, this is the one that I've done before. So we have the filters here. I have some filters here. So let's say, let me go to the overview. I imported 99 papers. Then the total duplicate is 48. And the 48 was unresolved. And then here, the review data is, you can do the review data. Then the screening process itself will go on here, filter by inclusion. So these are the papers. So the screening is either you accept or you exclude, whether you include. So if this paper, prevalence and predictors of gestation diabetes in sub-Saharan Africa, if you want to include, just click here. Maybe this one, if you want to exclude, just click here, then it will exclude. So that's how the screening works. When you are done, then this is title and abstract screening. When you are done, we do the full screening, the full test screening, then data extraction, then risk of bias. So that's few things about it. Now let's close it and move on. Now we have a summarize and synthesis. Sciencebase can summarize from Chat PDF. If like time is up, I'll show you how Chat PDF is also used to summarize an article. You can use Chat PDF to you upload the paper to Chat PDF to summarize it for you. A notebook LM2 can do that for you. I think Google including this is very good. Can summarize when you have the Google Workspace, you have access to the notebook LM. Then the ChatGPT and Cloud AI can also summarize for you. Scholarly, I used to have this. They also good to summarize for you. Now, which tool for which job? Which tool we should use for which job? Now, this is one of the issues that students have. They use the wrong tool for the correct work, or they interchange them. So if you want to discover the best ever I can show you is Elicit and Consensus. If you want to use the best tool, you can also use Site Assistant to discover. Use it for quick topic scoping and key papers. Yes. And then you can also use for citation chasing. If you want to do citation chasing, use Research Rabbit and Cites. Site Assistant will tell you these are the people that cite this paper, so go and also look at them. So you want to chase citation. Citation chasing is maybe, oh, let me see how the chain goes. Who cited this paper? Whom did this person cited? Site Assistant can do that for you. Then the screening, Ryan can do that for you. Ryan is good. Confidence is not an AI, so Ryan is more of AI. Then AS review is also good. AI for review. Then extraction. Sciencebase can do extraction for you. And ChatPDF can also do extraction for you. Pulling data from tests, ChatPDF can do that for you. Then start when you want to summarize the literature, Notebook, LM, and Scholarship. There are other ones. Please, there are other ones. But based on King's College from London, this is the two that they recommended. So I pick it from them and then use it to form this simple table for you to understand. But please, one thing is we have other ones that you can still use. This is not the best one. If you want to master or find, that's a plus. But the best advice is master even one and know how to use that one. It's going to be more plus for you. So this is one exercise. If time is there, like you try, but our time is fast going. So we skip this one. I'll just talk about this more and we escape it. Now, in pair, choose the most suitable to each scenario. So example, your supervisor asks for 5 key papers on climate smart agriculture in West Africa by tomorrow morning. What will you use to do this? Okay, let's give some 2 minutes for this exercise. Please, if you have all A, B, C, D, you can contribute to any of them. Though I want to skip it, but I think it's very important. If you are ready to contribute, please, which to use for the first one, or the B, or the C, or the D? You mentioned the one that you read, and then I'll use these two to do this one. Who is there to contribute? Okay, Jones. Yeah, please. You can come in.
Oh, thank you very much for this wonderful presentation. For A, I would use elicit or consensus.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah. Elicit or consensus. That's very good. To search quickly. Yeah, that's very good. Any, can you, is that all you have or you can? What about B, C, D? Any other person? Or if you, Jones, you can also contribute to that one. Fine.
For B, I would use Ryan.
Ryan, very good for screening because you have 200 abstracts from PubMed that you want to screen. Ryan, Confidence, ARA review is good for that. That's brilliant.
Then for C, I'll use Notebook LM.
Okay, Notebook LM, yes, that's for to summarize. That's very good. To summarize it, that's very good. What about D?
We need to extract this.
Anyone to have D, you need to extract sample size and outcomes from your full test PDF for meta-analysis. Which to use for this? Which two can best does this for you?
Ryan.
Ryan, no, Ryan is for screening. If confidence, I would say, yeah. But Ryan, yes, Ryan can be in a way. Because Ryan, you can do the extraction. If you enter all the field, Ryan can be used for extraction. But based on what we present, I think Chat PDF does more. Even I used ChatGPT and Claude to even summarize before. And they also did just that you have to verify the source. You have to verify them. So Ryan, yes, I agree. Confidence you can do this. I use Confidence to do the extraction before, and they are quite good. Okay, so thank you very much, Jones, for contributing to this quick exercise. Now the core ethical principles for use. We are ending the class very soon. Then I'll open a platform for question time. Now, what are the core ethical principles I should look for? One, transparency. Now, when you are doing research, when you are writing your research paper, what you should be key at is you should be transparent. You should be honest. Do not lie in the data. Students are used to fabricate data. They are in local term, we say they cook data. The data is not saying that. Students will force the data to say that. Sometimes students think that if all their variables in their quantitative analysis is significant, that's where the lecturer or the professor will be happy about the result. So I know a student that when the thing is insignificant, will force it to be significant. You are not being transparent. The thing is not like that, but we'll force it to be like that. So please, we should all learn to be transparent, even with AI. AI is sent as a tool to help. We shouldn't see it as, we shouldn't trust it that much. Now, accountability. Now, when you are submitting a paper to a manuscript, to a journal, the journal will tell you that you should be accountable for whatever you use the AI to do. They are interested in the final work. But if the AI lie, you are the one lying. So if you like to hear more of these stories, go and read about extraction watch. Yes, extraction watch. I think I will look for that company link and send to you. Just be listening to their news. The number of papers that have been extracted this year alone due to AI issues is too much. You subscribe to their newsletter, they'll be sending it to your mail and you'll be reading. Sometimes when I'm about to sleep and people are watching television, that's me, my television. I'll be reading those that they are extracting their paper. So then I pray to God that God help me so that they don't extract my code. And I make sure I do the right thing. I become accountable to whatever I do. Then 2, 3, please, you have to verify whatever source you are actually working on. Verification is very important. Verify the source. Please verify the source. Do not just trust. Don't use AI blindly. Students will even use, not students alone, like everybody, let's say it's everybody, even professors are doing it. They'll write with AI and even the dash. Normally, AI puts dash inside the work. They will not even remove that dash because we human beings, we don't normally write with dash, the long one. We normally use the short one. So me, when I see dash in your writer, quickly, I say no, use AI. And second, if you use AI to generate the entire report, the Word format, the Word document, the author name, you to go the Python generator, Python generated. Because ChatGPT normally use Python to do analysis and things. So the AI is Python, so the author name will be Python instead of your name. So when I see that, it's a red flag. And when I see that your work, you write a lot of things with no citation, I say, no, this is a whooping statement. So when you write and I detect that there is AI in your work, in fact, if you are the one that is publishing the best research in the world, I will not take you serious. Yes, if I realize that you just use the AI blindly, I will not take you, I will not even waste my time and continue the review. So when I'm doing a review, what I did first, I'll submit the paper to Turnitin to give me the AI report. If your AI report is more than 50, and you submit to even World Development, one of the top highest journal in the world, and you submit your paper to them, and even the editor said that paper is good, and it comes to me my table, I'll reject it. Not because I am biased or arrogant, because I want to make sure things goes how they are supposed to be done. Because when I allow that paper to go and get published, I'm part of the reviewers. If the retraction watch actually retracts it, my reputation too can be at stake because how come I review this paper and didn't detect it? So me always I have my I submit it to Turnitin quickly to detect if we have a lot of AI checkers. I use them a lot. I use about 3 of them to confirm because I know that the AI detectors are not accurate. All of them are not accurate. That's a truth. That is a fact. Even Turnitin is not accurate in its AI reports. But me, when the report is more than 50%, I see that paper to be a problem. You see, so please, let's be careful and verify sources. Humanize our AI-generated outputs. Then it should be confidentiality, fairness, and authorship. You see, when you are actually submitting, like I said, you are submitting a paper, you can't put ChatGPT as the author. You, the human being, be the author. So even if the AI does the mistake, it's you, the human being. You should assume that you, the human being, that you verify. And the blame will be given to you. So make sure you verify also, and then you are safe. Now, what the publishers require? These are the rules of AI have changed now. And most authors have not caught up. So from COPE and ICMJA, is AI tools cannot be listed as authors. AI tools cannot be listed as authors. Authors are fully responsible for accuracy. So this is one of the what the publishers are saying, that AI, they are not limiting from using AI. AI have come to change the world. So yes, you can use. But if the AI lie indirectly, it is you that's lying to them. And if they'll punish somebody, they'll punish you, the researcher, not the AI. And then sorry, the second one is disclose AI as submission. When you are submitting your paper to a journal, please, you have to be sincere. You have to be sincere with them that you use AI to do A, B, C, D, this. Please be sincere with them. Be sincere with them. Disclose AI. Now, Elsevier is saying that disclosure in a dedicated session before references. So you have to dedicate a session before the references. When you prepare a manuscript, you have to do AI declaration. Declare that ChatGPT have been used to maybe polish the paper, or ChatGPT have been used in this manuscript to correct grammatical errors, or ChatGPT have been used to generate table 4 because of this. They give the reason. They have a template. They have a way of how you should disclose it. They are also saying that AI image generation is prohibited. So when you do a manuscript and you see AI to have a unique way of generating their image, when you use AI to do a conceptual framework, if you are putting a framework in your work, please, the simple advice is that tell AI to give you the framework. Now you yourself sit down, open Word documents, go to this Word document tools, use the tools, use the arrows. So use that chart to draw your own. So look at how AI does it. Then you the human being, learn from the AI and does it well, better, but make sure it's even look more nicer than what the AI give you. At least AI give you some the basis. Develop what the AI give you. But somebody will just screenshot what the AI gives and put it inside the manuscript. They will reject that paper. Then APA is saying that disclose AI in the method section. Cite the AI software. So if you use ChatGPT, maybe ChatGPT 2024, then I don't know how you continue that, but you have to cite it and upload full AI output as supplementary material. So when you use ChatGPT to generate something, give the full AI output, what the AI gave you, bring it for a review. That's what AP is. Sage or Taylor and Francis saying that assistive AI editing is fine without disclosure. So if you Sage or Taylor and Francis or Taylor and Francis journals, they agree, or the publisher, they agree that if you use AI for editing, you don't need to disclose it. But generative AI must be declared. If you use it to generate something from scratch, you have to declare it. Now, how to disclose AI practical template. So, like example, the author used ChatGPT 4 for language editing and improving readability. All content was reviewed and verified by the author, who takes full responsibility for the work. This is a sample. This is very good. And acknowledgement. Under the meta search, maybe elicit and consensus were used to identify candidate articles. All AI suggested references were independently verified in Scopus, and the full text retrieved before inclusion. You see that this is a very good thing. Now, meta search, if you want to declare it in the meta search, title or abstract screening was supported by AS review using active learning. 2 independent reviewers check 10% sample to validate the AI suggested exclusion. This is for systematic reviews. So please follow the journal guide. When you want to prepare a manuscript for a journal, one mistake that student does is that they'll develop the manuscripts. When they're about to submit the manuscript, before they realize that, oh, the journal has a particular template, the journal has rules, the journal has a unique way of formatting the manuscript. So if I am targeting word development, I'll go to word development and look at how they want the paper to be formatted in the first place. So I will not go and do double work. I will not do the manuscript later on, format it. Okay, so red lines you must not cross. Cite AI as if it were a peer review source. Never do this. So this is the red line. Never do this. Never do this. Cite AI as if they were a peer review source. No, never cite AI. Submit AI generated text as your own writing. You submit the full AI generated as if it's your own. List ChatGPT or Claude as Cloud AI. See, that's Cloud AI as author. No. Upload confidential or peer-reviewed material. See, trust an AI summary without reading the original. It's a red flag. Don't do this. When you do that, you put yourself in trouble and result yourself into a extraction. AI responsible assisted workflow, 5 steps. You plan, you choose the tool, you prompt carefully, verify everything, disclose and record it. I am interested in what? Prompt carefully. We'll talk about the third one. Plan is all about you define your question. When you're giving a prompt, you define a question, everything. Now you choose the tool that you want to use. If ChatGPT, fine, use ChatGPT. If you want to do maybe literature search, site assistant, another one, the one that you can afford. Well, please, if you are using this AI, I would advise that you buy the premium versions of this AI because the free versions are not all that powerful. Now, prompts carefully. Prompts carefully, please. When you are dealing with AI, make sure your prompts is carefully done. Make sure you prompt carefully. Please prompt very, very carefully. So this is how it should be. What's the problem that you have? Oh, I am a student. I want to write about public health in Ghana or in Kenya, public health in Kenya. The current statistics about this. So you tell the AI what you want first. Be specific, give example. Now tell the AI to write in an academic way, right? Using verifiable sources. You should write from only top publishers like Emerald, Elsevier, Taylor and Francis journals. Can use Springer Nature journals or Scopus Index papers or Web of Science Index papers. They should use only those papers to write from. Give details how you want what it should be. The more you provide details, the better the prompts or the better the outputs. Now, prompting well, get better outputs. So this is one example of prompts. I am writing a literature review on mobile money adoption and rural household welfare in Ghana. You give a topic. So now you say 2015 to 2025. So you are specifying that. Use aspects that are between 2015 to 2024 or 2015 to date. You see, 2015 to date. Now, list 8 peer-reviewed studies. For each, give full citation with DOI. A one-sentence finding, whether the journal is Scopus Index. Flag any reference you are uncertain about. This is a good way of getting a good literature for your paper. So you see, write that what I'm writing about this, give the topic, what you are doing, let the AI know what you are doing, explore. I think we have a framework for prompt engineering. If like time is there, we'll touch more on prompt engineering. How do we prompt AI better for better results? But our time is far gone. So this is just a few examples. The best you can do is that just give more details as you can to the AI. Don't just be in a rush and give shallow information. AI will give you a shallow result. Practical exercise. Because of the time, you escape this one for now. Now, bias, equity, and the global stance. Now, AI have been developed by the foreign nations. So, you see, most of the tools are English. They are far better than English, French. You see, tools index English literature, far better than those in French, Portuguese, Swahili, Arabic. So, that's one language bias. Why are they not using French? Why are they not using Portuguese? Now that some of the AI are doing language translation. Then the source bias. African journals are underrepresented in training data and search indices. They use most of those high journals. African Journal Online is one of the journals that we post off as an African, but they hardly use them. Now, other bias. African and women researchers are systematically less cited and less surfaced. Since human being is trained this AI, they are biased in the author and the mitigation as well. Now, verification checklist. Before you cite anything, if AI found, these are the things that you should do. So 1, does the DOI resolve the actual paper? So the DOI is what you should check first. 2, are the authors rare and the affiliation verifiable? This slide is linked to what we did previously about the high authoritative sources. Is the journal index in Scopus, Web of Science, or Dwatch? Then, did you open a PDF and read the abstract yourself? So the result should be yes, no, yes, no. If no, you are in trouble. Does the claim AI made match what the paper actually says? So what the AI is saying, is it matching with the finding of the paper? At least you can read the abstract. You don't need to read the entire paper. Read the abstract. So is the abstract correlating with what the AI is saying? If yes, you are safe. Now, is there a more recent or more authoritative source than the one you are using? If yes, drop that one, go and use the more that is more authoritative. Now, 7, have you recorded the AI to prompts and the dates? Because journals need this, please, if you are writing for publication. For thesis, some supervisors will need this. But students are fast to the extent that when they use AI, they quickly humanize it, and the supervisor will not even. So some of these things, they will hide them. But if you are writing for publication, please do not hide them, because most of the academic publishers now, they accept AI into our workflow. Since they accept the AI, please, you can disclose that, oh, maybe I use ChatGPT for this and this. It is harnessed to do that than hiding it. Now, this is a practical example that we want to, another practical example, the example 4. But because of time, but I'll just talk about it briefly. We have the reference here. We have the DOI resolve, journal index, and a verdict. So we have Mensa and Owusu 2023. And Mobile Money and Welfare. So the reference is shortened. So the question is that this is the work. So does the DOI resolve? So when you click on the DOI, does it actually give you this? If yes, you are safe. Then do it here. This person, ICANS 2024, Climate Smart Agriculture in West Africa, Helion. Now, did Helion truly publish this? If yes, put yes. Then this one in the same way. So this is just something that should be noticed. So these are the key take-home lessons that you should be mindful of. AI is powerful assistant, but never the author or judge or final word. 2, hallucinated citations are common. Verify every reference yourself. I'll show you some of the Restoration Watch papers, but news, a lot of news will be going on. Please, if they found hallucinated citation in your work, they would in fact, they would detract this, they would extract the paper. See, Extraction Watch is there to do that. They'll verify. People are reading, people are verifying things. Never blindly use AI. If you didn't verify, if the journal accepts it one day, maybe it can skip the reviewers. But if later they find out, you'll be in trouble. Match the tool to the task. Make sure you use the correct tool for the correct job. Prompt with the scope. If you are prompt and then make sure that the scope of what you are doing is what's mentioned in your prompts. Maybe you are doing a study in Kenya. Which part of Kenya? You have to mention the specific part. The time frame. Maybe you are searching literature. I want literature from 2016 to date. That's 10 years time. The time frame, mention it. The quality filter. What you want AI to include in the paper. What you want the should tell the AI. And the unsensitive flags. What you don't want the AI to include. The red flags, mention them. When you do this, your prompt engineering will be good and your output should be very good. Apply the workflow to your own research. Now, choose a tool. This is what you should do. This is a post-webinar assignment. Pick one AI tool, like Elicit, Consensus, Notebook Kernel, ChatGPT, and one task in your review. So 1, generate. Run a discovery or summarization task. Save the full prompt and response. Verify. The independent verify every reference and click. Note which were read and that. So if you are using the AI, like you are using ChatGPT to write, tell ChatGPT to give you the verifiable DOI. Well, that's the foremost thing that you should verify first to make sure the paper is good on it. Then write a disclosure before you share that paper. So this is where I'll end my presentation. and it is time for questions and discussions. So I will now open a discussion. Let me see if we have some few time. You open a discussion on these topics. But before we start with this discussion, I'll ask if you have any question, and you can bring it and we discuss. If there is no, we can discuss this few one I put here before we close today's session.
Thank you very much, Ruben, for the great presentation. As always, you do such justice to the topics that you are presenting. We are very, very impressed and are learning a lot. So we are 16 minutes past time. And I know some people are in countries where it's late in the night. So I think we will give only 15 minutes. If we can finish by 8:30, I think that would be prudent, especially for those who may have other things that they might have to do at night. So 15 minutes, so we have 13 minutes. So please ask your questions. If the discussion, if all the questions are not answered now, I think we will still have another session from Ruben, so we can talk about that. Just remember his video, all the videos that we share, we record on this platform, the Africana Journal Club. They are all at the Ada Africa YouTube page. So you can always go there, or they are also shared in the different WhatsApp group. So let's open the discussions until 8:30. 8:30 is East African time. Welcome.
Okay. Any discussion? Okay, fine. So if you don't have any question now, we are going to discuss these 4 things here. I think based on few experience and okay, Jones, you can ask a question before you. Jones, you can bring your question. I see your hand.
Thank you, Doc, for this wonderful presentation. My question is, there are certain times when you are using AI and it will give out a very nice, maybe nicely constructed sentence, and it gives a citation. Then you check the DOI and you find that actually it's correct. If you kept that constructed sentence, can you call that plagiarism? I submit.
Okay. So to answer you, if you find a source, AI give you a source and you verify and it is true, you need to cite it. Plagiarism or the word plagiarism is when you pick somebody's work without giving acknowledgement. So if that particular claim or argument is not cited, that's where we refer to it as plagiarism. So that's why in other words, the Turnitin report also go high because you pick word for word and you didn't acknowledge the author. So you need to even if it is true, please paraphrase it one and cite it. If you don't want to paraphrase it, then put the argument or the finding or what is actually picked from that paper in a quotation. When you put it in a quotation, you provide the page number. When you do that, you are safe from what we call plagiarism. So in other words, no, you are not plagiarism. Your short answer is no, you are not plagiarism. You are doing the right thing. Since you click on it and it is true, you just cite it well, either in APA, Harvard, whatever citation stuff. Use it well, and that's all. Thank you. Mr. Jones, are you answered? Okay, I saw a hand.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm answered actually. Answered.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Area, please come. Please, you can come in.
Yeah, thank you, Professor. We are so delighted, and mine is a short one. Supposing you have subjected your whole document to AI for editing or to search for something, can't an AI detector propose that all that was generated by that AI? Thank you.
Please, I didn't get your. If you can come again to clarify things more for me.
What I'm saying is,
Mhm.
supposing you have your document, you have written it properly, and you want to find out whether you may be subjected to Paperpole, you subject it to SciSpace, any AI for editing. Is it not possible that when someone is checking for AI generated documents, that document will be crucified as AI generated?
Okay, that's fine. So yes, it will, if AI actually generates it, it will be seen like that. Sometimes, like your case, you didn't actually use the AI, but they use your paper to train their model. It can also see it as AI generated. That's why in my earlier presentation, I made an argument that these AI detectors are not 100% accurate. So when you're using them, you have to use them with caution. Do not use them to even, when you are a lecturer, do not use them to penalize students just like that. Read the work, and if the work is truly AI generated, you see it. You see some dashes, you see some AI quotations, you see a lot of AI stuff in it, then you can confirm that this is AI generated. So to answer your question, yes, if truly is the AI that generated it, will be detected, the detector will detect it. Sometimes you don't use AI, but they use your paper to train the AI model. Yes, they also detect it. And if such a thing is found, they will not respect that your paper that much. So that's the issue in academics now. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, please who again? Okay, so let me. Yeah, I saw Andrews. Yeah, Andrews, you can bring a question.
Yeah, I think my question is a clarification or explanation to what the question the other person just asked.
Okay.
The question has to do with, for instance, if I've written a paper on a topic and it is well written, I did it myself, and probably I give it to the AI to verify, to check if my statements, my sentences, grammar is correct, and then maybe check and everything is right. The question is, if, for instance, you've given that paper to Tenity, will it be detected as AI?
Okay. So that's you use AI for editing purpose. Most of the journal, Taylor and Francis and Sage journal, they specifically said that AI can be used for editing purpose, and you don't need to disclose it. You don't need to declare that I use AI for editing purpose. So please just declare it in the manuscript. If it is a manuscript, please declare that I use ChatGPT for editing purpose. And when you do that, you are more safer. But the detection yes, they'll detect it. The answer is yes, they'll detect it. When you upload that particular word to Turnitin, Turnitin will detect that AI be used. One practical example is using Grammarly. Grammarly Premium is now AI revised. They put some AI in it. So Grammarly will write some sections of the paper. And when you upload that paper to ChatGPT, to Turnitin will flag it as AI generated. It has been happening to me a lot. So these days, I don't even use the premium. Sometimes I fear to even use premium Grammarly. So when you use the AI for editing purpose, yes, sometimes they might, sometimes they might not. But the AI percentage will not be high like you using it to generate the whole work from scratch. So yes, so it may or may not. That's the other answer that I can give. It depends on the checker. Yeah, so that's to clarify. So Mr. Andrews, thank you for the clarification, and I got the question very, very right. So that is it. Thank you.
Maybe Ruben, I can add a point from experience. Oh, my name is Aurelia. I'm part of the Africana Journal Club. So one of the ways, because what happens when you put your work into AI so that it can correct your grammar, it adds words, and some of the words are the ones that are very easily picked by the AI detector. So what you can do is you can I use Quillbot. Quillbot is a grammar checker. It's not grammar. Quillbot is a checker for grammar, and it can help with paraphrasing. Although you need the bot, it's cheap. You can buy that one, and it can help you to check your grammar. But if you submit your work to AI and then it paraphrases for you, there are certain words it uses, like embedded. There are certain words it will add to your work that will easily be detected. So you can actually pull those out, and sometimes it also writes very complicated sentences. So you can see them, and then you clean up your work a little bit more rather than just moving it from AI to submission. Check your work, and you can remove some of those words that it adds that make it very obvious that your work has been AI generated. That has been my experience. But I think from what Ruben has said, also declare that you used AI for paraphrasing.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Fuseni, because of the time factor, we want to close exact. This is left 2 minutes, so we will take Fuseni question, and then the few discussion will be closed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prof, for the insightful presentation. Please, I'm having an issue with the literature. The issue is that I'm working on some, let me just say, thesis, but my institution is saying the AI, this content should be 0. So, but what I did is that I review like some 15 papers. So during the review, that was where I generated my topic from. So now on my literature, I now pick the 15 papers review, the summary. I now pick the summary and I batch them into my literature as my literature review. So, but if you upload this into Turnitin, it still detects like some AI content, but the summary, I even did it on paper. And then type it through Word. So sometimes it becomes confusing.
Okay. It's true. Students normally raise this question that they've done most of their work themselves, but AI flag them as. Sometimes depending on the even if you use Grammarly to check grammar and use the advanced version of Grammarly, it can introduce AI into the web for you. Sometimes students use AI to the extent that their writing tend to be like AI itself. So the whole system of the AI usage, we are using it too much in some way. So our writing tend to be like AI. But originally, if you write on paper and you type, it shouldn't be AI generated. It should never be. But if it's unfortunate that it is so, please try different checker. If Turnitin said, let's say AI is 50%, try another checker to confirm. And if it is true, maybe if your university doesn't like you to use AI, please paraphrase it.
No, actually, it didn't reach 50%. It reached like 11%. So like
11%.
Which
do you use to detect the AI?
I gave it to a friend to check it through Turnitin. I didn't do it myself.
And they give 11%.
Yes.
If I were you, I will not have any issue because anything below 20%, according to Turnitin, because of
Okay.
their language model does not actually check anything which is less than 20 to be true for false positives. Because of false positive, they'll put asterisk there. So when you use
Okay.
Turnitin,
Okay. Okay. I was
if
thinking
the
like it should be
AI
zero.
report,
Okay. 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 Okay.
yeah, if the AI report is, let's say 19, even 19%, Turnitin will put star or asterisk there for you. It means that they are not 100% sure of this report. So that shouldn't be a concern. That means even when you use the AI, it's minimal, it's very small for them to put a figure there.
Okay.
So anything below 20, to me,
Okay.
it's okay, unless the university is having a strict rule of getting zero, which is sometimes very difficult to get.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Prof.
You're welcome. So now my question is, which AI tool will you recommend to a friend with PhD in your school? I want somebody the tool that you use best, not from this one, from everybody's perspective, just an advice. Or maybe I use this tool. It's very good for me. So if somebody wants to do this, the person can buy this. That's what I want. We should do this in 1 minute. Time is up already. So which tool do you use? And it is very good for you. And you can recommend it to a friend to go and use. Who use a tool who is very good? The person bought it and it is very good for the person. And the person wants us to also go and use them. Okay, Jones.
Yes. Thank you, Prof. I'm using Elicit, and it's very good for literature search. It's very, very good.
Very good. So please, all of us, we should go and try Elicit. Elicit, I told you before that I was with them the time they started developing their websites. I used to attend their webinar. We tried their websites. So I've been using Elicit for long. It's very good. So yeah. If you said, which one would you recommend for us?
Okay, Prof. I also use Cloudy for diagrams. It's also very good for
Diagram.
sketching diagrams and yes, please.
That's very good. So based on to support what Hussein just said, this presentation, I design it and give to Cloud AI to refine it well for me. So what you see on the screen nicely like this is the output is a result of refinement from Cloud AI. I give the content to Cloud AI and it designed for me. And I made this one like a template for myself. So when you look at all my presentation, they are in a unique template like this. So it, like me alone, I tell the AI to do it like this. I like this color. I don't want the thing to be overclouded. I give it my rules. Cloud do this thing nicely for me. So please, you can also use Cloud AI to go and design your slide. Thank you. Now, I think time is up, so I'll hand over to the facilitators and then take it from there.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that we haven't finished, but I think the questions will be there and the slides will be shared, so you will see them. Once again, Ruben, you're such an amazing presenter. You have done your research, you have taught us. Thank you so much. And we also recognize you do this as a volunteer. You're volunteering your time and knowledge. Thank you very much. And this is what our continent needs, for us to keep sharing what we are learning so that we can grow and become better researchers every day. So we are coming to the end. All this, Ruben will share with us his slides together with the recording. We will share it in the 2 Africana Journal clubs on WhatsApp. And if you're not on those clubs, I've put the link on how you can register. But if all that fails, go to Ada Africa YouTube page. You will find all the videos there, including Ruben's and all the videos we've done over the many years we've been around. So thank you for being here, spending your Friday here, and go go now, do better with AI now that we have been educated. And thank you for being part of this journey. So our next, Ruben, you have one more webinar, right?
Yes, please.
Yes. So Ruben, have you agreed on a date with Kagendo or not yet? So that we announce to the people now.
Yes, we have a date, but we've not 100% agree. So maybe you can contact her and she'll give me the final. But I know that I
Okay.
have a presentation,
Yes, yes.
which
See,
is on
Ruben,
systematic
imagine
reviews.
a young professional really giving his knowledge. And they always say the best way to learn something is to teach it. So we will have Ruben again for systematic reviews, which are also very important to learn, a very useful skill. So watch out for the poster. We will always announce on the social media pages as well as on the WhatsApp group. So let me say good night, good evening, those who are starting their evening, and thank you very much for being here. Ruben, do you have any last words you want to say?
Oh,
You can
that's why I
sign us
just
off.
say God bless all of you, and please let's always make use of the knowledge we learned from here. Thank all of you for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. We'll hang around for 2-3 minutes.